that, or did she just do that?
She did it because she was afraid of me getting caught, even though I had a weird feeling I was going to get caught, but yeah.
You did have a weird feeling you were going to get caught?
Mm-hmm.
What gave you that weird feeling?
I just had this feeling in my stomach it was going to happen, and I was just thinking it was only a matter of time for it happens. I wasn't sure when it was going to happen, I just knew it was going to.
Okay, all right. Well, you seem like a pretty honorable person, and you love Gypsy, so, I mean...
Well, that's the thing. I admitted to it. The thing is, me and Gypsy have cried multiple times.
Together over this?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've told her this will haunt me for the rest of my life because it's the truth, it will.
Okay. Well, you're doing the right thing now, so you should at least give yourself credit. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, so you guys get everything packed up,
Yep.
and then she wipes down the fingerprints or whatever. Do you help her?
No, I do not because I don't want to use any chances of me getting any fingerprints anywhere else.
Okay.
So I let her do the rest of it just so I don't make any more for her to clean pretty much.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Now, in their house, is their house really clean and neat, or is it...
No, it is not neat at all.
It's not?
That was the first time ever in their house, and I can't believe how much of a pigsty it was.
Oh, okay. What do you, when you say pigsty, what do you mean?
I mean, there was one room where it was hard to even get into the room, how much
Okay.
was in it. Then DeeDee's bedroom, there was stuff along where where the bed is. You got the bed, then you got pretty much where the edge of the bed is.
Okay.
That's where she had all different things just all over there.
Okay.
I don't know how else to put it, but like, I mean, she might have had like clothing and all different things in there.
Okay. Do you remember ever seeing a Barney doll, or it's like a purple dinosaur?
Yeah, yeah.
Where did you see that at?
Wasn't that I could have sworn I was in her room. Wasn't that? I think that was in Gypsy's room.
In Gypsy's room?
That's what I remember.
Okay. But do you remember seeing a purple dinosaur? The Barney dinosaur or whatever?
Well, I know she did watch it, but I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking about this now. No. I
Okay.
don't remember seeing one now.
You don't? Okay.
No, I don't remember seeing one.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Okay, so you guys get everything packed, she wipes down the fingerprints, and then what do you guys do?
We get a taxi and we get to the hotel from the taxi.
Okay. Where does the taxi come to?
To the address of her house.
Okay, so you call the taxi, or does she call the taxi?
I called it because I was the only one that had a phone to do it.
Okay, and then do you give them the address?
Yep.
Okay, and so you give them the address and they come to the house. Do you remember what day that was and what time it was?
It was in the morning. It was really, really like early in the morning. I remember the sun coming up. So.
Okay, so you guys didn't sleep there at the house where he was at. Okay,
No.
so you remember the sun was coming up and you called the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, and so when the taxi comes, what color is the taxi?
It's yellow.
Okay, and is there a male or a female driving? Man or a woman?
Oh. I'm trying to remember.
If you can't remember, that's fine.
I can't remember.
Okay.
It's
Okay, so do you both get in the taxi with the luggage?
Yep.
And then where does the taxi take you?
Back to my hotel room.
Hotel? And how much did they charge you? Do you remember?
I can't remember the exact amount.
Okay, but then did you pay for the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys get out of the taxi, and then what do you do?
And then we obviously we paid for it, and then we went up to my bedroom, or my.
What room was you in?
At the time when we did this, it was 227.
What was it?
The number was 227 at the time.
227. Okay, so you go up to the room. Then what happens?
And then we set everything in area to where it was easy to maneuver around the bedroom of
Okay.
the hotel.
Okay.
And then we just relaxed at on top of the bed.
Okay.
We
Did you guys have sex again?
we did, but we didn't do it right away.
Okay. something that we didn't talk about that we probably should is, I've worked cases where people have stabbed people to death before,
Okay.
kind of like this.
Yeah.
And usually when they do, they don't just get cuts, but they usually get blood on them. Like you get blood on your clothing or on your hands, or
Yeah.
you know how probably when you were stabbing her was blood kind of splattering a little bit or anything?
I didn't pay attention to exactly where the blood. I mean, I could actually see like where the back of the neck was. I
Okay,
could see blood coming out of there,
okay.
and I could see blood coming off the knife. But other than that, I didn't really know exactly where it was.
Did you get any of her blood on you?
Yes.
And how did you clean that up?
I didn't even clean it because we were in such a rush. I didn't even clean it.
So you had blood on your body when you had sex with Gypsy?
No, I had it on what the heck is it? I actually remember what I wear.
Okay, what did you wear?
I wear it was like what the heck is it called? I think, I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but I think it's called a spring jacket, almost like. It was
Okay.
black,
Okay,
and I also had a black shirt on as well as black pants.
okay. What, did your black shirt have anything on it?
Yeah.
Or just plain black?
It had clowns on it.
Oh, okay. Was it like a band or a...
No, it was it pretty much looked like crazy clowns, pretty much.
Okay. And then you had black pants on?
Yep.
And what kind of shoes did you have on?
White shoes.
Are those shoes here?
No.
No. They're at the house?
Yep.
Okay. And so you had the black jacket, the clown shirt, black
Yeah.
clown shirt, black pants, and tennis shoes.
Yep.
And what color were the tennis shoes again?
White.
White. Okay. Did you have any jewelry on? Any earrings, necklaces?
No.
Don't look like you. You don't have your ears pierced, do you?
No.
No. Okay. So, all right. So you go to the room. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was thinking, oh, we never talked about that. So
That's
let's
okay.
talk about that. Okay. So you go to the room, and you're up in the room, and you guys are relaxing on top of the covers. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. And then what do you do?
And then while we were relaxing, we cuddled for a while,
Okay.
and then while we were cuddling, we were talking. But honestly, I can't remember the entire conversation.
Okay. Did you guys talk about your future? What was your plans for your future?
We wanted to have a family together, and we wanted to build a life together and stuff. We thought we really had a chance to do it, so
Okay.
we were happy about that.
Okay. At any time during any of this whole situation that's happened, did Gypsy ever have to be in a wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay, when was that?
That was only when she was living at home.
Okay.
Otherwise, me and maybe like five, I'd have to say five other people knew that she could walk.
Oh, okay. Why didn't nobody know she could walk?
Her mom wanted everyone thinking that she was like 16 the entire time. So,
Okay.
yeah, she felt kind of trapped on a wheelchair when I actually was trying to encourage her to be able to walk more and more and more.
Okay, so she can actually walk
Yep,
and stand and do everything.
yep.
But her mom wanted her to use the wheelchair and pretend like she was 16?
Yeah, 16 and disabled, yes.
Okay. So what would she do to pretend like she's disabled?
Oh gosh, I can't even answer that question because I've only been around her one time when she was in her wheelchair,
Okay.
and other than that one time, I mean, it's one of those one wheelchairs where it's motorized,
Okay.
and that thing moves fast, but other than that, that's all I really know.
Okay. So she can walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So when she was with you this whole time, she hasn't had to have a wheelchair.
Nope.
She can walk upstairs,
Yep. She
walk downstairs.
walk downstairs, upstairs.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So you guys cuddle. You lay in the bed. Are you talking about having a family then?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do with your clothes that you had on?
Me and her, we weren't sure how long we were gonna be awake, so we both got naked and we both got really, really intimate and pretty much like snuggled together
Okay.
for a while,
Okay.
and it led to more sex.
Okay.
So,
Was you able to ejaculate that time?
oh,
No?
I had trouble the entire time I was in Springfield.
Okay. Okay. So, Where did you do with the knife?
We wanted to mail it
Okay,
to my house.
okay. So did you mail it?
Yes.
Okay, did it come, has it came yet?
Yes.
Okay, and what did you do with it when you got it at your house?
Well, we were planning on hiding it, so we did try to hide it.
Okay, where'd you hide it at?
It's in my closet.
Okay, in your bedroom, in your house?
Yes.
Okay, and so you just, what kind of package did you put it in to mail it to your house?
I believe it's called bubble wrap.
Oh, yeah, that clear plastic stuff?
It's like that, but it
Okay.
has a brown, like a brown
Where did you
layer
get that
underneath.
stuff at to mail it?
Gypsy had that all set up.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, she had that already all set up. So she had more than one of those to use. She put it in two of them.
okay. And then, so she put it in there, did you write your address or she write your
She
address?
wrote it down. I have nowhere that good of penmanship.
Okay, so she writes the address on it and then you guys mail it to your house?
Yep.
Okay, whose idea was that?
Well, it was actually both of ours because we were thinking about like getting rid of it permanently over time.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And so you mail it to your house, and who gets it out of the mail? You, her, or your mom, or who?
My stepdad ended up getting it, and he didn't know that's what it was.
What did he do with it?
He just told me that package got to me, and she would walk upstairs with it like everything was fine.
Okay, they didn't even have a clue.
Yeah.
Okay, and so did you take the knife out of the package, or did you leave it in the package?
Leave it in the package.
And then, so you guys decided, oh, we'll hide it in the closet?
Yeah.
Okay, and then, so where did you hide it at in the closet?
The last place that I put it before I came here was it's in the deep corner. I'm trying to see if I can think of my.
Okay, how about this? Like, I'm looking at let's say me and you are standing here looking at that, and that's your closet.
Okay. It would be in the deep right corner
Okay,
of the closet.
so if I went in your closet, it would go to the deep right corner, like
Yep.
that. Okay, and it's still in the package, and the package not opened?
Yep.
Okay. And, what do you mean, like, right before you came here? So did something happen to make you want to move it from one spot to another?
Yeah, because I thought it was not safe where it was.
Okay, so where was it the first time?
The first time it was just on top of one of my shelves in the closet.
Okay,
And it was visible, so that's what made me want to move it.
okay, and so you just moved it back there?
Yeah.
Okay, and, so you did that. So what did you guys do with your clothes?
She didn't really have to worry about anything with hers because none got on her.
Okay,
But for me, I haven't even washed my clothes yet.
okay. You haven't even washed them?
No,
Where are they at?
they're in my duffel bag still.
In your bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay, and what kind of duffel bag do you have? Did we talk about that already?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's
Okay,
okay.
so the clothes is still in the duffel bag in the bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. And your shoes are in your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, so do you guys just wear these clothes on the bus ride? Do you change, or?
We did change. I mean, each day since I had like 3 days worth of clothes, I did change each day.
Okay,
And then the last pair that I had of clothes or outfit, I guess you would call it, I just wear that on the bus and read the bus the entire way there
okay.
with that clothes.
Did you guys ever go to a Waffle House to eat?
Yes.
Okay, because I thought she said that you guys went to Waffle House and eat.
Yeah.
And is that Waffle House close to the hotel in Springfield, Missouri?
It's right next to it.
Right next to it, okay. And do you remember what day it was that you guys went there, or what time it was?
All I know is it's really early in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and actually I might even be able to get a time. It was, I would say about maybe like around 8 a.m. I would say.
Okay,
And the only reason I remember this so well is because I learned, not really learned, it's more like relearned it, that she is, what is it, I'm trying to think of what it is that when you are, you can't drink milk, what is that called?
lactose intolerant?
Yes, that's what she is. She's
Okay.
lactose intolerant.
Okay, and so you relearned that at this restaurant?
Yeah, because she forgot
Oh.
to warn me again.
Okay, so, you eat at that restaurant. Do you remember what you ordered?
Uh, the so I had a what was it? It was like a steak and cheese omelet is what I ate,
Okay,
and I didn't eat really much of anything else that I got on there. I think I had like a raisin toast,
okay.
raisin toast, and then what else? I'm trying to think here. Oh, come on, come on. I ate a little bit of hash browns also.
Okay. Um, at that, when you were at that restaurant, was that the day that morning that you guys, or that you killed Dee, or was that the, next day, or what day was that?
Gosh, that's the only thing I don't remember. I don't remember the exact day.
Okay.
I only remember the time.
Okay. Um, but would it be fair to say that it was either the 9th, 10th, 11th, somewhere in there?
It's somewhere in there.
Okay. Okay, so, um, okay, so you did that. What day did you guys leave to come back here?
The 12th.
The 12th, okay. And that was the whole ticket thing that you couldn't
Yep.
get the ticket?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, uh, let's talk about this. When did you, like when you came to Springfield, you went ahead and got the hotel, is that right, before you
Yes.
went? How did you get from the hotel to her house?
By a taxi.
Okay, so you had a taxi pick you up at the hotel and drop you off at her house?
Yes.
And what day was that, do you remember?
It was in the morning. I believe it was on the 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay,
Yes.
on the morning. So you went there, and is that the day that you killed Dee? The
Yes.
same time, so the taxi brings you from the hotel to her
Yep.
house. And what's Dee doing? Does she care that you're there?
But she is not even aware that I'm there because she's sleeping at the time.
Okay, so do you go into the house, or does Gypsy come outside, or how does
She
that?
let me in.
She let you in the house?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever go in that shed?
Said.
There's like a shed on that property? Did you go
Oh,
in there?
no.
Okay, didn't go in there. Did you ever get in their vehicle?
No.
That vehicle there? So you get dropped off by the taxi and Gypsy lets you in?
Yep.
Okay. And when you get there, do you already know that you're gonna kill Dee?
I pretty much, at that point, I made my mind up that it's the only option at that point.
Okay,
So I just went right for it, and I had latex gloves on and something like that.
okay,
So to try to hide my fingerprints.
okay. Did you bring the latex gloves?
Nope, she provided them for me.
Okay, so when you get there, you put the gloves on?
Yes.
Okay, do you put the gloves on outside the house or inside the house?
Inside, no, it was outside the house, but as I was walking in, I had them just.
So did you
about
and her
finished.
talk outside before you went in the house?
I did whisper because it was part of our plan, and she's the one that thought of that part of the
Okay.
plan.
Okay,
I told her to get her butt into bathroom because that's what she wanted to do, and I had to
Okay.
remind her to get to it right away because I wanted to get this over with and get out of there as soon as possible.
okay. So when you get there, she has the latex gloves or the gloves. What color are they?
They're like it's like a cross between like a bluish green. It's like
Okay.
it's almost like a turquoise color, almost. Like
Okay. Did she give you one glove, two gloves?
two.
Two. Okay. So you put the gloves on, and then what do you do?
After that, she hands me the knife, and then I take care of the rest.
Now, does she have gloves on her hands when she hands you the knife, or not?
Her fingerprints are on the knife.
Her fingerprints will be on the knife?
Yes.
Okay. Because she didn't have gloves on then, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So she hands you the knife,
Yes.
and then what happens?
Then she goes straight into the bathroom, locks the door, and she waits for my signal to let her know that everything's clear.
And the signal was the 3 knocks,
And
2 scratches. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you make her shave her legs and her vagina? Did you tell her that you wanted her to go in there and shave her legs and her vagina?
I think it was a combination of both of us.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted her to.
Right.
I'll be honest, I did want her to.
Okay.
But I think she wanted to do it also because she wanted to make sure that she pleased me, made me happy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, what kind of sex do you like? Like, what kind of sex do you like to have? Is it sex like that's where it's the hugging and kissing sex, or is it the sex where it's a little bit rough, or is it the sex that you are really violent?
Me and her, that's actually that's the thing is, I'm glad you actually asked me that because me and her have been experimenting between those, pretty much all three of those sexes.
Okay.
And the only thing is that she knows I would never hit her.
Okay.
So even with like me getting really really rough to where it may hurt, she has gotten better and better at adjusting to it.
Okay.
To the point she actually enjoys it.
Okay.
So yeah.
When you say really, really rough, what does that mean?
Meaning almost to the point it's violent kind of rough.
Okay, so I can't assume or guess anything. So when you say violent or rough, is what happens to make that like that? Like, are you biting her? Are you punching her? Are you?
No, I would never lay my hands on her.
Okay, are you choking her? Are you pinching her?
No, I would not pinch her either.
Okay, see, I don't understand what it is. You have to explain it to me. What rough is?
I didn't even bite her at all. Actually, not for a long time. That is. Now I'm trying to think of how to explain it. It was pretty much to the point where I would use all my force into her. Pretty much. That's the way to put it.
Like thrusting into her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So would there be any reason that she would have bruises on her arms or her legs?
Yes, because she wanted me to mark my territory.
Okay, mark your territory.
Yeah.
She asked you to mark your territory?
Yeah, she actually, the first time.
You know it's okay if you're the one that asked. You don't think that there's no crime there. If you're the one that's wanting to do this and she's agreeing to it, there's no problem with that. So there's no need for you to don't lie to me and say she wanted it if she didn't. It's okay if you wanted it.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm just telling you how it actually was,
Okay.
which was the very first time she whispered in your ear that was a turn on of hers is biting,
Okay.
and that's when I bit. What part of her was it I bite though? Because I know it. Oh my gosh! Because I only remember I bit her twice.
Okay.
The first time I can't remember. The second time I can remember though because I bit her a lot harder the second time.
Okay.
However, she seems to still enjoy it even though it was really hard.
Okay. So we were going to talk about how she got these bruises on her arm and her legs.
Yeah.
How did that happen? When you're marking your territory, how are you marking your territory?
Well, when her arms and bruises. The one that see if I can remember exactly where one was. One was right here. This is where I bit her. I know for a fact it's like on this side.
Okay.
If I'm thinking correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on that side. It's permanent.
Okay.
And then I think I was trying to give her hickeys on her body as well.
Okay.
That's the other thing I was trying to do.
Okay. And how about her knees or her legs? Why would there be any bruises there?
It must have been because she was crawling on the ground when she was trying to clean up everything. That's actually where that came from.
Okay. Did you make her crawl on the ground? Was that a turn on for you, or?
Well, at first, I asked her to do it because it was a turn on.
Okay.
And I did a turn on, but after that, she just did it because she found it easier to clean because she was at perfect eye level to be able to find all what she had to clean up as quickly as she could.
While she was naked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, just so we understand each other, like if you tell me that you made her do something sexual, that's not going to bother me, okay?
Okay.
So be honest with me.
Okay.
If that's a turn on, if the things we talk about is a turn on and that's how something's happened, that's okay. We can talk about that, okay?
Okay.
So just like that with her knees, you told her to do that, right?
Yeah, at first I told her to do it because I always thought it was something that would be a turn on, and when she actually did it, it did turn me on.
Okay. Do you think it would be a turn on to have sex with her mom? No? Okay. Because I think one of the things that she might have said was that you had mentioned that you'd like to rape her mom.
Yeah, at one point I was thinking about it.
Okay.
I did actually mention that I was thinking about it, but then I changed my mind because I felt bad for just the whole situation of having to kill her mom in general.
Okay.
So I decided to just kill her quickly.
Okay. Kill her quickly. How long do you think it was that you were stabbing her?
Oh, geez. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay. And did Dee ever get an opportunity to punch you or hit you or anything?
She was trying to grab onto me, but I was able to get myself free to go finish.
And I think you said that she had a nightgown on or something like that.
Yeah.
Did she have any panties on?
No.
Okay. And how do you know she didn't have any panties on?
Because that's the last thing I saw before I got off of her body, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So was you actually physically up on her body when you were stabbing her?
Yeah,
Or was you standing on the side of the bed? Like if this is the bed and she's laying here, how were you on her? Can you show
I
me?
was not actually like on the side of her.
Okay.
I was actually on top of her, which made it a lot harder for her to resist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you like straddling her or how is that?
That's pretty much what it was. I was actually on top of her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you're stabbing her, you're stabbing her with one hand or two
Yep,
hands?
one hand.
What do we say? Okay,
Yep.
one hand. Okay. So was she wiggling? Like trying to get away from you or?
Yeah, she did try to put up a fight. Yes,
Okay.
she did.
Did you tell her who you were or did you say anything to her?
Well, yeah, actually I did.
What
But
did you say?
The thing was, it was like a different form of myself, though.
Okay. It's not like how you
'Cause
are.
the thing is that I don't know if she told you. I don't know how much she told you about me, but the me you're talking to right now is my normal good self, and that's the reason I feel the guilt I do.
Okay.
But the one who actually did all this, the thing is, the good side of me, originally refused to do it.
Okay.
And that's the reason why it was instant that it happened right away,
Okay.
because my evil side is what actually did it.
Okay.
And, what was it? The one thing he said was, you're dead to me, is one thing he said.
Who said?
That part of me said.
Okay.
My evil side of me said.
Okay.
And, what other things did he said?
No,
something
I want to
else.
know what you said. Was you saying anything to Dee?
No, I didn't say anything, because that side of me wasn't me.
Okay, did that other side say something to Dee?
Yeah.
What did that other side say?
The other side, that's one of the things that the other side said was you're dead to me. That's one of
Okay.
the things.
Okay, what else?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things and I can't remember them all though.
Was you just saying them? You know how some people sometimes just ramble?
No,
Okay,
I didn't ramble.
okay.
But, I think one of the things he said was stop resisting, you know you're dead.
Okay.
I think that's one of the other things he said.
Well, it's you that's saying it.
I know, but it's the thing is that I have
You just got angry.
more than one person inside of me. There's actually multiple personalities of myself.
Have you been diagnosed with that?
I probably should be diagnosed with it because it happens. The thing is, I used to take medication because I
Okay.
used to hear voices in my head,
Okay,
and it went away. Then it somehow went as part of myself.
okay.
So
Does Gypsy know that?
yes, she
Okay,
does know that.
okay. Because some people use that as an excuse to cover up for the bad things that they do. So if that's what you're doing, that probably
No,
isn't
I'm
a
not
good
covering-
idea.
I'm not covering up.
That's not being a man and standing up and doing what's right if you're gonna do
Well,
that.
like I said. I told her my part of me you're talking now, my good part of me, I refused to do it. And I told her either.
Well, is the good part of you what got you on a bus and brought you to Springfield, Missouri to kill Dee?
Well, it was it was to actually see her, but as for the killing part, that was solely my evil side.
Okay.
Solely.
I agree with you. That was your evil side. But I don't know, I mean, your evil side was with you when you made the decision to get on the bus and come to
Exactly. I
Springfield,
agree
Missouri.
with you on that. I do
Okay.
agree with you on that.
Okay. And your evil side was with you whenever you decided to clean up your blood from the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Okay? But, you didn't kill Gypsy, so your good side must have been there too, because you didn't kill Gypsy, because you love her, right?
Actually, it's because the Gypsy likes to call her more. I'm guessing her mom didn't really know about this side of her, but she has an evil side of herself as well. She likes to call her Ruby. That's what she likes to call her.
Okay.
But One of the things he said to her is, never get between me and Rui, is what he said. Because, I guess that there's more than one of the sides of each other that is in love with each other. So, I got one side of her, his name is Kitty, it's like a little girl inside of her. You got another one called Candy.
Wait a minute, is this like some kind of sex thing that you guys do?
No.
Okay, so when you guys have sex with each other, are you Nick and she's Gypsy?
Pretty much, but the thing is that we don't remember. Sometimes we might not remember, but the thing is I've only experienced my evil side coming out one time to actually do what happened.
Oh, okay, so this is the first time you experienced the evil side coming out, was
Yeah.
watching what you did on
Yeah.
that night. Okay,
Yeah.
so your evil side hasn't came out before and caused you to do anything?
No, nothing like that. No.
Okay, just this one time.
Yep.
Okay. And how old are you again?
26.
26. So in 26 years, your evil side never came out and hurt anybody or did anything else except for on this night.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the ways that you guys communicated. I know you said that you communicated on that Christian website. Then you guys communicated on Facebook. And then, did you say you communicated Yahoo in your text messages, right?
Yep.
Okay. So one thing that I do know is that there were some Facebook posts put on that were kind of explaining that somebody got hurt. Do you kind of know what I'm talking about? On Dee's web or Facebook?
Yeah, Dee's and Gypsy's. Yeah.
Facebook. Okay, so who posted those things on there?
I didn't even know the password, so she's the only one that knows it. It's only she could post it.
Okay, do you know what they say?
I read it, but I don't remember what it said.
Okay, so you didn't post them on there?
No.
Okay, did she post them on there?
Yes, she did.
Okay, why did she do that?
I think she wanted to speed up the process.
Speed up what process?
The process of the authorities getting involved and everything else.
Okay. Did you know she made those posts before she made them?
She kind of surprised me with it.
Okay, and how did that happen?
She showed me it just after she posted. I'm like, what the heck? And she kind of freaked me out.
Okay.
And I didn't do anything about it, obviously.
Did your evil side come out then?
No.
No? Okay. So she posts them. Are you in the same room with her when she does it, or are you somewhere different?
We're in the same room.
You're in the same room with her?
Yeah.
And then so she makes the post, and then obviously you've seen all those people responded to that.
Yeah.
Okay, did you do any of those posts? How about the one about killing and raping or
No.
whatever? You didn't do that?
No.
Okay.
I think she only posted that to actually get everyone's attention.
Why?
Because apparently the first posters that she was, or not posted, or was it posted? I don't even know it was posted. I just trying to remember what she told me.
Okay. Did you actually look at it with your eyes? The post?
I didn't get to see the posters. That's the thing.
Oh.
That's the reason why I can't remember it that well.
Okay. She just told you about them.
Yeah, because apparently the first ones that she posted, no one was taken seriously.
Okay.
So she had to be more aggressive, and that's when she said what she did.
Okay. Okay. And what I don't understand what she was hoping to gain. Like, what was she wanting to happen as a result of that?
I think she just wanted to get past this moments.
Okay.
She wanted it to be a distant memory. Is what
Okay.
She wanted.
Did she suspect that if she did something like that, we would investigate it and come and speak to you guys about it? Did you guys ever discuss that?
I think we both did, but we didn't understand exactly how to deal with it to the point where we wouldn't get caught. I think this is another reason why we're easily caught, but yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like you were easily caught?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you feel like she was easily caught?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you think that if Gypsy hadn't asked you to kill her mom, you'd ever killed her mom?
I know I wouldn't have done it.
Okay. You just did it because you loved Gypsy and Gypsy asked you to do it.
Yes.
Is that what I'm thinking?
Yes.
Okay. Or what? Is that what I
That
understand?
is.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to confuse you. Okay. So, where is your bedroom at in that house that they arrested you in?
It was upstairs.
Okay. So if I walk through the front door of your house, where do I go?
You go you would turn take a turn right,
Okay.
And
So I
then
come in the front door and make a right.
and when you turn right, you'll see stairs. You walk up the stairs. you turn left, and the room right at the end is where my room is.
Okay, so I come in the front door, make a right, go up the stairs, make a left.
And then go straight to the last room that's right in front of you,
Okay.
and that's my room.
What's your room decorated like?
It was supposed to be my mom's room. My mom's room after a while, because they were supposed to be building a room for me in the basement.
Okay,
So it's purple.
purple, okay.
Yeah,
And
purple color.
is it the only purple room in the house?
No, I believe there's another one, which is where my mom's room is right now.
Is that upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs.
Downstairs, okay. So your room would be the only purple room upstairs?
Yep, upstairs. Yes.
Okay. Did you guys hide anything else?
Yes, actually we did.
Okay, what is that?
We hid the savings of what Gypsy and her mom saved up together.
Right, okay. Where did you guys hide that at?
We put it back into her backpack.
Okay, so all the money's in her backpack.
Yep.
And where did you guys get that money at from the house?
It was in a what the heck is it called? A dresser drawer,
Okay.
and it was in a pouch.
In a pouch in the dresser drawer?
Yeah.
Was the dresser drawer in Dee's room or Gypsy's room?
Dee's room.
Dee's room? And is it in a dresser like that has a lot of drawers, or one drawer or two drawers?
One drawer.
Okay, so the dresser has one drawer?
Yep.
Okay, and where is that located at in the bedroom?
If I remember, when you walk into the bedroom, it should be right on your right side.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be right in front of you.
Okay, there was a safe in Dee's room, wasn't there?
I believe there was, but it seemed like somehow most of the money somehow Gypsy got out of the safe or something, because we had a lot of money.
Okay, when you say a lot of money, what's a lot of money?
Thousands.
Thousands? Do you still have thousands?
We barely even used any of it up.
Okay. Okay, when you guys were in Springfield, I'm sorry I'm jumping around, but I'm afraid that I'll forget to ask you something.
Okay.
When you guys were in Springfield, I know that you say you went to Waffle House
Yes.
and you ordered pizzas.
Yes.
Did you go to a Walmart?
Yes.
Okay, and when did you go to a Walmart?
We went to Walmart. When the heck was that? Oh, we went to Walmart. It was the day before we were supposed to leave. So it must have been like the 11th, I'm guessing.
Okay, what did you guys get at Walmart?
I got how many was it? I know I had at least, to be like on the safe side, I for sure had at least 1 2-liter of 7-Up.
Okay,
And I also got a condom, and she wanted me to also get, what else did she want me to get? That I got for her, lip balm, that's what
Okay.
it was.
did she go in the store with you or not with you, or?
No, she didn't want to go in the store because she knew that she had friends in there, and she would ask her if that was, if she would say, Gypsy, is that you? Yeah, she was
Okay.
afraid of it.
Okay. And so did you go to Walmart once or more than once?
More than once.
Okay. And did you go to the same Walmart?
Yep,
Okay. Is that Walmart located by the hotel?
it's pretty close to the hotel.
Do you walk there or did you ride in a cab or something different?
With her, I had to ride a cab.
Okay. So the cab would come pick you up, take you to Walmart, and then bring you back?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go anywhere else in Springfield?
We did go to the post office too.
Okay. And is the post office by the hotel or somewhere different?
I can't remember the name of the street at the time. I
Okay.
just know it's somewhere close to the hotel. I guess it was the closest one to the hotel.
What
I remember.
did the cab come and you said, take me to the post office?
Yeah, we asked the cab driver to take us to the closest one there was to the hotel.
Okay.
And that's where they take us.
You said one time that you were in room, what, 227?
Yep,
Did you ever stay in a different room?
yes.
Okay, what room was that?
That one right next to it, 226.
226. And why did you switch rooms?
Because we ended up checking out when we didn't realize that
Okay,
the whole bus situation happened, and that's why it turned
Okay.
into what it did.
okay, that makes sense. So, what was your plan with the money that you guys took?
We were going to use it as a savings to pretty much get whatever we needed set up. So we were really going to just use it as, how do you describe it?
Like a nest egg type thing?
Well, it was more like to help each other build up and save more. And
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty much what we were.
How did you know where the money was at in Dee's room?
She told me
Okay, did you get it before you killed Dee or after you killed Dee?
after.
Okay, and she told you which drawer it was?
Yep.
Did she ever come into the bedroom?
She
Did-
just refused. No matter
Okay.
what, she refused.
Okay. Okay. And your clothes are still in your duffel bag. We talked
Yes.
about that.
Yep.
We sure talked about a lot.
Yes, we did.
Is there anything that we haven't talked about that you think we probably should?
Not that
I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out real quick.
Okay.
And then I want you to think about that, okay, while I'm gone, is to think about, is there anything that you haven't told me that you might should, or we haven't talked about something that you wish we would talk about, okay?
Okay.
I'll step out, and then you think about that, and I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. Oh, I gotta tell her that. That's the only thing I can think of. I thought of one thing I could tell her. I didn't realize there was a female talking to me. I didn't realize a female deputy. Or detective. I'm so out of it. I'm so out of it. I'm so worried about her Gypsy though. I'm gonna ask her a question. A question that maybe she can explain to me and answer to. I'm gonna ask her, besides being honorable, what does truth, where does the truth get me? Besides that. Because the reason I asked this is because me and Gypsy planned on lying our way through this. Because we didn't want to, because we didn't know how much you guys knew. If we knew how much you guys knew, we would have probably perfected it. At first I didn't know what was going on until she came down here. I gotta wait for her though. So apparently she's gonna come back in. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see her. I really don't know.
All right. I have a couple more questions. Did you think of anything that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, actually I did.
Okay.
Because, it's pretty much what me and Gypsy talked about before we got here.
Okay.
I just have a question based on, well, like truth versus lie is pretty much what it is. What
Okay.
I was wondering is, when it comes to like, um, telling the truth, other than being honorable, where else will it get me? Because I honestly don't understand.
Okay. Wait a minute. I don't understand your question. Say it again.
I'll ask it again. I said, other than telling the truth, other than being honorable, where else will it get me?
Well, I don't really know. I mean, it's honorable to do the right thing. I don't know. Like, my job isn't to know what's going to happen to you. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. My job is to talk to you and get the facts of the situation, make sure it matches the evidence, and then talk to you about any other time you might have done something like this, or how we could keep this from happening again. You know, things
Yeah.
like that. So,
Yeah.
have you ever done anything like this before?
Nope.
Okay. Have you ever killed anyone else?
No.
Are you sure?
I know I haven't.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Have you thought about killing someone?
Well, I might have had the thoughts go in my head, but I've never actually done it until it happened to DeeDee.
Okay. Do you think you'll ever kill anyone else?
I can't see it happening.
Okay. Okay. I wanted to ask you about Dee again. When she was on the bed and after you had stabbed her, did you ever stick your fingers inside of her or touch her private areas with your hands?
No.
Her breast or her anus or her vagina?
None of that stuff.
Never touched any of it with your hands?
No.
Okay. Would you remember that if you did?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So would there be no reason that your DNA would be inside her vagina or her anus?
Correct.
Okay. Did you stab her in the vagina or anus
No.
with a knife? Okay.
No.
Okay. When we found Dee's body in the house, there was several bottles of blue liquid, like bottles that had like blue liquid in them and spray bottles. Do you know what those were? One was sitting in the middle of the hallway by a hat.
By a hat. Oh my gosh, how would I? By a hat.
There was like a black, I think, New Orleans hat. Do you remember seeing that?
I don't remember seeing the black and white of that, no.
Okay. And you don't know about the blue spray bottles? They look like cleaning bottles or something. I don't know. You don't remember seeing those?
Well, she did try to use, I mentioned those wipes earlier.
Mhm.
She tried to use those to get rid of my blood off of things as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe that's what it is. Okay. Something that is really important is when you guys were leaving, after you had stabbed Dee, after you guys had had sex, after you guys had packed up your stuff, or
Yeah.
Gypsy's stuff, did you guys ever go back to make sure that she was actually dead?
I must admit that part of me I mentioned before, I even did the
The 1, 2, 3 scratch.
yeah, the three knocks and two scratches. Before I remember him doing it, as I remember only so much at a time. That's because what I remember is I remember the three knocks and the two scratches, but the part I don't remember is the only reason why I know about how many times she was stabbed and everything else is because it was him talking to me.
Okay. Whenever, did you ever pull the blanket down to make sure she was dead?
No.
Okay, did you ever move the blankets or do anything to the blankets that were on her body?
No.
Okay. you didn't cover her back up or take any covers off of her or anything like that?
No.
Okay. After you got off of her from stabbing her, after you were on her and you were stabbing her, after you got off of her and left the room, did you ever get back on her and do anything else to her?
No.
Okay.
But while I was waiting for Gypsy to get out of the bathroom,
Uh-huh.
I remember that part of me, because I could remember myself just pacing constantly,
Okay.
back and forth, up and down the hallway.
Waiting for Gypsy to get done?
Yes, and while I was doing that, because that entire time my other part of me was out, but the thing is that it kept on glancing to make sure Gypsy's mom was dead.
Okay. You kept looking to see if she was dead?
Yeah.
Okay. And did she move or anything?
No. She
Did she say anything?
No.
Okay. Did anybody ever try to call 911 to get help?
No.
Okay, you guys didn't call an ambulance for her or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So you hid the money and you hid the knife. When you hid the money and hid the knife, was that your evil side or whatever doing that, or was that just you doing that, or what?
Well, that part there is me, because I felt the guilt that I didn't want
Okay.
to be caught with either.
Does your mom and stepdad know what you did?
No, they don't.
And this is the first time they ever met Gypsy?
Yeah, in person, yes.
Okay. And they agreed to let her live there?
Yep.
Okay. Do you think they're going to be shocked about what you did?
They think of me as the innocent type, so they probably wouldn't ever expect it.
Okay. Have they ever seen you get evil and do anything evil in 26 years? No?
No.
Never done anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Did you think of anything else that you wanted to talk about?
Yes. I want to just mention this because this is what, before we came here, me and Gypsy did come here. Before we both let them take us into custody, the reason why at first, I just want to clear this up.
Okay.
The reason why at first I was lying is because I thought me and her agreed on a lie story.
Yeah, most people do agree on the lie story.
And that's the reason why I went with it.
Yeah, I know.
And then I learned that she told me everything, so I just let it all out.
What was the lie story you guys came up with? I'm always interested in that because they never work. But what was your plan? Like,
what we was gonna say was that first I got into Springfield by the bus,
okay.
came to the hotel, and then me and her were texting each other while she was out on the streets. And while that was going on, she asked me for her. I asked. Oh my gosh.
See how it is when you start telling lies? It gets confusing, doesn't it?
No, I'm getting confused because I'm so tired.
Okay.
She was supposed to make it seem as if she asked for my room number, so this way she goes straight to my room.
Okay.
And then after that, even though I know that was a lot.
Did you guys send fake texts back and forth to try to help build up this story?
That's the thing. That's the reason why I said I knew it was a lie.
Okay.
And that's part of the reason why I wasn't sure if she was going to tell the truth right away or not. Because I was ready to tell the truth right away, but I just didn't know what she did.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to follow along with the full thing, whether it's the truth or not the truth. I want to make sure that I get the full story straight with what she says too. So.
Okay. Do you think you've done that so far?
I only hope I did, because I've told only nothing but the truth.
Okay. If you could go back and change something, what would you do?
I would have, the thing is this is something me and Gypsy have talked about at least 100 times since me and her have been able to live together these days that she's been able to be with me. I kept on going back, and I kept on asking her, because this is the question I kept on asking her before. I asked her if she was, I was the one who actually asked her before we even did this killing that happened.
Uh-huh.
I was the one that actually asked her, are you sure you want me to do this?
Okay.
And then she said yes. And after she said yes, that's the rest of the story you already know.
Okay.
But the question I kept on asking her besides that, I asked her, are you willing to risk everything to have everything you ever wanted?
Okay.
And that's part of the reason why she risked her old life to have one with me.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you didn't really answer my question. If you could go back and change any one thing about what has happened, what would you change?
Oh, how this happened?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Would you change anything?
Well, the thing is I would rather not kill DeeDee, the truth. Because that's the part that's like the main thing I regret the most out of the entire thing.
Okay. Okay. Sometimes what I like to do is when people are cooperative and they tell the truth and they tell their story, I like to offer them the opportunity to write an apology letter. And you can write that letter to anyone that you want that's most important, whether you write it to your mom, or you want to write it to DeeDee's family, or you want to write it to Gypsy, or you want to write it to anyone.
Okay.
Then I like to give people that opportunity. Is that an opportunity you would like to take advantage of?
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay. Would you like to do that right now?
I don't know what I would say because...
Do you want some time to sit in here and think about it? Because I got to get a camera because I got to take some pictures of you. I can leave you alone to do that if you'd like to do that.
Oh, jeez.
You think that's too hard to do? You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. That's just something that I allow you to do if you wish to do.
I mean, I do feel the guilt where I feel like doing, I really do feel like doing it.
Okay.
I just don't
How
know
about
how
this?
to
How about we do
express
this?
it.
If you don't want to express it on a piece of paper, tell me now, if you had to apologize to someone for what has happened, who would you apologize to?
The thing is, I do feel bad for Gypsy's family. I really do feel bad for them. I do feel bad for Gypsy. Heck, I feel bad for all Gypsy's friends. There's so many people that...
So you would apologize to all of them people?
Yeah, I'd try to apologize as much as I could.
Okay. All right. All right, I'm going to go get a camera. I'm going to take some pictures of you, and then we can see what's going to happen from there, okay?
Oh, jeez, I'm nervous.
Okay. Well, I know you're nervous, but you've done what's right. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat this?
No.
Okay. Let me get a camera, and I'm going to take some pictures of you, okay?
Okay, and I had a request for one of the detectives,
Okay.
which was to go to hold Gypsy one time
Hold
after this.
Gypsy one time after this? Okay.
Yes.
I'll see. Do you remember who that was that you talked to about that?
There was one, I think, detective, his name was Detective Brad, I think is what he called himself.
Okay.
Detective Brad, I don't, there was also no one, I asked a lot of them. I asked Detective Brad, Detective Todd,
Okay.
I can't remember the third one.
Let me go see if that's something that they want to do. Okay. That's pretty much up to them. I don't care one way or the other. If they want to do that, I'm okay with that. So let me go ask, okay?
Okay.
But first, before that could even happen, I have to take pictures of you. Okay?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I was wondering, why exactly do you have to take pictures? Just, clear on that.
Okay. The reason I want to take pictures is because I see these injuries on you.
Yeah.
Remember you told me that you cut yourself whenever you were stabbing Dee?
Yep.
So I want to take a picture of that.
Okay.
And then you said that you had an injury right here from
Yep.
that got injured. So I just want to take pictures of you for that.
Okay.
Do you have injuries anywhere else?
Nothing where no.
Do you have any marks that Gypsy did to you, or anything that she did to you? That you want me to photograph, or?
No.
Okay. Are you sure you're not hurt anywhere or anything?
Other than where I'm already bandaged up and home.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back. Yeah, you can take them.
Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Hey, I'm Detective with Green County. We'll start taking some photos
This
of
is
you.
Detective Hancock with my
I
sheriff's
just
office.
introduced myself to him.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to do me a favor to stand up for me just real quick?
Alright. Whoa. This. Whoa.
Just go back just a little bit for me so I can get some full body shot up there. A little bit more. Kind of
More?
There you go, right there, perfect. Okay. Alright. Put your feet together. Like that. Put your hands out like this forward, okay? hands over like this. Okay, just kind of look up. Got anything on your face? Any scratches, marks, or anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. What about your feet? Anything on your feet?
This foot, yes.
Right there?
Yeah, see the scratch?
Yeah, how'd you get that?
That was, from me, getting arrested earlier.
Oh, okay. All right, put your feet like this again. Okay. Are you able to peel those bandages back and let me see the wounds that you got on there? Yeah, there you go, if you can. I know, it's... How about,
the thing is,
yeah. If you do it quick. What's underneath your scratches, or is it open wounds, or what?
these are, open wounds. Oh, no, not open wounds. They're the, irritation burns. And then over here,
Burns from what?
cause by the way I hit the ground,
Oh,
it
okay.
made me, it's like a rug burn.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
what about your fingers?
But this one, I got it because of, they were taking my, blood.
Okay, and then this one was from the knife?
Yep.
Okay, can you undo that one? Is that
Yes.
possible?
Yeah, I can do this one.
Okay.
Where the heck is, I wanna put that away. What there? Yeah, right there. Okay. Just might as well rip everything off at this point.
Okay, there we go. Hold your hand up like that for me. Okay. Can you slide that bandage back on?
If I can.
And if not, they may have another one out here.
I'll try to.
If you can't, don't. Alright, can you do me another favor when you get that on? Take your shirt off for me.
Okay.
That bruise there, or is it just something you... Does that feel like a bruise or anything?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, turn around, let me hit your back. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Get some scratches on your back. Do you know what those are from?
I'm not sure actually. I didn't even know they were there until you just said that. Huh. I don't remember how the heck I had that.
Okay, put your shirt back on.
Strange. Oh, this way.
Alright, we'll let you put that shirt back on in just a second, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So. Just want to say detectives. That was plural. Ow! My foot.
Hey, I have another question for you.
Sure.
On the Facebook account, did you communicate with her on the Gypsy account? The Gypsy